My name is Joseph Gathogo. I'm the head of online life business in Madison Insurance. I have been here for a while, not actually in the industry. I started a career 28 years ago, so I'm a veteran in the market. I've worked with 3 major companies in the market. This is my 4th company in life insurance market. Yes.
You recently won an award from Aki. You tell us about what was the award?
Okay. Aki means Association of Kenya Insurance. It's an umbrella body for insurance companies in the market and majorly on life companies. What normally happens is that they ensure that they put competition for companies, for individual agents, for groups, for distributors, etc. And therefore, each company try to target which category they want to participate in. And therefore, the one you can see here, the most improved company of the year for 2022, last year, is what we call the number of Aki qualifiers. The previous year, 2021, we had 5 agents qualifying from our company, Madison. And last year, we grew 5 times. And therefore, going by the Aki rules, the minimum for any company is to have a minimum of 20 agents for you to qualify, and then out of the many companies with the highest growth. So therefore, us growing from 5 to 25 is a 400% growth. And therefore, that's how we improved and became the company of the year in terms of growth for the entire industry 2022.
Okay.
Yes.
So could you tell us what did you guys do to manage to grow the number of this fast?
When I came here last year, my first thing was to dissect a distribution system. Currently, or last year, we had only one system, the tied agent branch network. I know we have expanded that to do 2 more distribution channels, the independent agent channel, and also the bank assurance. But the one focused most is the tied branch network. So what we did was motivation, telling people now, bring out your potential. Because a salesperson, anywhere, if you tell them they come out of their potential and guide them, motivate them, they'll come out the best. So we had so many in-house motivations, but the bigger picture was the industry. And therefore, whenever you are focused for the industry, they stop seeing themselves as in-house people, but they start seeing themselves as bigger industry players. After all, they have been mixing out there with the bigger giants in the marketplace. And therefore, we encourage them, why can't you be the next big in the market? So talking to them, motivating them, psyching them, preparing them for big war, because it is the war for the industry, and therefore believability that they can do it. And therefore, definitely going ahead. We are going for more. That was just a start. Yes.
Yeah, so probably what is the next target that you set for yourself?
As I told you that Aki has so many categories, has so many awards for the company. Like for example, when it comes to company awards, we are the topmost, the biggest company with the highest number of agents. That's the major one. So we are the top 3, the highest number. For example, we are told the highest number is 200. We will go for the top 3. Then we have what we call persistency. Insurance, life is about persistency. Whatever you write must stay in books. If you insure 10 customers, 1 or 2 might come out. So the one who have able to retain the highest number of customers also get an award. Then the category we have one here, the company that has the biggest number in terms of growth. This year you had maybe the 10 people, we have grown them to 100, the growth ETC. Then we have what we call top individual agents themselves now. We have what we call the top 50, the top cream, the one we call the top niche. So we are therefore, as a company, we are targeting at least 4 different categories of such. The top 3 in the marketplace, the battle of the titans. We're also looking for the persistency award because we believe ourselves people are selling very good market and therefore they are selling quality business. We're also targeting them for the top 50. Last year, you had only 1 agent, top 50. So this year, we're targeting a big number. And finally also, if you move from 25 to a bigger figure, you're also going to go for another pace growth in the marketplace. So we started it and therefore we have to continue. So therefore, what we are doing, as you have asked me, we have to recruit more agents into business. We have to, and also retain the current ones. By retaining the current ones, it will ensure that we are also motivating them. We have very good in-house programs for ensuring that our agents stay with us, they are motivated, they belong to us, and therefore, once an agent is recognized, motivated, they build loyalty. There's nothing that can build loyalty in any market or whichever industry. Because once someone is loyal to a brand or to a company, they can only wish them to be the best, and therefore they want to be associated with it, and therefore they are willing every day to see that their brand, their company, themselves, they grow with it. So creating loyalty within the sales force is that creates the brand loyalty. So it does not come easy. The people that we have to retain them with very good motivation, very good environment, and the way also the one we are attracting from outside also must come and say, this is the company I've been looking for. So the one we are attracting, we attract them. The one we have, we retain them. And also the leaders, the salespeople, the managers also. How also do you maintain them and command them, supervise them, and also make sure that they're also motivated. Because they are the leaders. You know, this is teamwork. At national level, me and my MD and my head office team here, we are the national level here. But they are now commanding the entire distribution of 1,000 salespeople on the ground. We have 25 branches. Each of them now, they need our assistance from national level. Because we are a company of market whereby we need to have partners in the marketplace, in a major core market. So our market, this is a way to ensure that we open up markets, then they go and sell. We facilitate, we sort them in the ground, then they go. So somebody that say, hey, but this company can do that. At a national level, we are with our distributors, we are partners, you know, they're opening market at that level. So our work is just go to leverage on that partnership.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so salespeople are very important, especially in this particular market. So, and you've been around for a while.
Yes.
So, do you think this will necessarily be one of the best leverage you have in competition with other players? Do you think this is your strongest point, and what is the level of focus on expanding your sales?
Okay. I think the one thing that is very sure is that the future belongs to the young people. Yes. I know that's a very common message, but as we have been in the industry for many years, yes, we are really sorting the ground for one, we are trying to come up with new products which are friendly to the market and more sellable to the salesperson. Because there must be, a product whereby the salesperson who is young also wants to sell to the people of their age. Yeah. So they may be catchy, something that will make somebody attractive to them. Some of the products we have been selling in the market, we must put them back to the shelf or repackage them. So that when they come in the market, they look fresh, they look marketable, they are attractive to the customer, and they are sellable to the salesperson. So one of them things is the market. Number two, the distribution. I know for so long we have been using manual selling. Yeah. We must digitize. Because we have Kenyans all over the country, Kenyans in diaspora everywhere. So how do we ensure our Kenyans in Dubai, in Bangkok, in the UK, we also want our coverage here. We must digitize that whenever you are selling here, you don't have to physically go to London or to Dubai, whatever, or to go to Mombasa. You can just sell on top of, comfort of your home. So therefore, we also have to be very keen on innovation about the selling process. And then the customer themselves, a lot of programs talking to them, going to them through social media, going to them through some form of communication. We have a call center here as a company. We go for chatting and talking with them. So we feel that we are all regular communication with them. After all, we are many in the market. Why would they choose Madison? So one of the motto we introduced here is, we are a local company. So buy Kenya, build Kenya, buy Madison. By people hearing that, yes, this is a local company, by Kenya themselves here, they want to be associated with a Kenyan company which has come up because we know the local enterprise, the terrain, the market, approachability, etc. Because as you do that, people want to be associated with you. And therefore, once you do well, when it comes to even claims, which was about claims, we are very, very fast because we are promise keepers. If we tell you the next 3 years, 1 year, 6 months, 10 years, we actually remind you 3 months to the actual due date. So that's why we have to collect data properly, your name, your ID, telephone, etc. So that communication, the email, etc. is faster. So there's no element of delay. And also, once in a while, you keep in touch with the customer through an SMS, through an email communication. In fact, we have even started what we call digitizing a policy document. A policy document is a contract. What is your insurance? You give your contract a document telling you this is what we covered you. So these days, we actually send it through an email. In the past, you must have taken physically there. So we are saying now, we choose. Do you want our salespeople to come out on the ground to take it to you, or do you want to send through an email? And most of them are choosing the email. Meaning it's more easier. Because you just go, you just make sure that you're able to keep it in a like soft file. You know, in the past, you were shifting houses, you misplace. You misplace. And therefore, by digitizing the document itself, it makes your customers are very, very happy. SMS communication, regular email communication, sometimes a workshop. Sometimes with our leaders here, we go and talk to them regionally. You go to Coast, talk to customers Coast. You go to Western ETC, same case. Or go to some market. Or if it's TSC for teachers, nurses conference, you always see us everywhere. Nurses conference, in the police, in the army, or a quick market, you always see us there. So we want to be on the ground with them, working with them, either physically or online, but make sure that our customers, we are communicating and also using language they can understand. You know, usually people say that insurance has a lot of technical language. You want to mystify that and make sure that whatever is written there is something you can read and understand. So I think our customer there's no ambiguity. It's protected. We have the regulator, the ARI, because our customers these days they are very free. They have a toll-free line. They can communicate there on the portal. So therefore, before they go there, we keep on saying we are with you all the steps of the way. Yeah.
You mentioned something about the ability to retain policy through the life of it.
Yes.
And you have been here for a long while and you've looked at the market. What is currently what is happening in the market? Are people still retaining or is it especially I'm sure with this high cost of living, insurance is also taking a little bit of weightage from that.
Yeah. So what normally happens is that anytime you have a customer getting a policy, we take you to what we call financial literacy, financial wellness. Because insurance normally, for life insurance, which we market ourselves, is fairly long term. 5 years, 10 years, etc. So we tell you, first of all, it's not a term you can get tomorrow. So therefore, whenever you are making a commitment, you know that it's not 1 month or 2 months, it's quite long term. So before our agents come to you, the material you have trained them. Before they tell you this kind of package they have here, they must take you to a financial wellness program. That you are taking this one for this term, this is the implication, etc. That's why anytime you are making a premium, but a premium is the monthly or quarterly or a yearly or yearly payment, you must know, are you able to get it and for how long? If you are in business, how will your business flow? If you are employed, is it a contract, is it permanent, etc. So we've got all those are the things we consider. And therefore, once you consider that, then we train our salespeople. This is the package for the kind of market. This is a package for the, for example, you have just come you are new, you have just been hired. You cannot take a very big premium, you cannot afford. Because we keep on saying you can update, you can increase along the way. If you are busy like me, if you have been employed for many years, you know the kind of money that you are able to put. Yes. So therefore, in a nutshell, therefore, what we are doing is to ensure that people understand what they are buying. Because if you don't understand what you are buying, in case of any problem, the first casualty is insurance. Not knowing the insurance is one of the most important things in life. Because and I want to give an example. If you give insurance company 5,000 a month, for example, maybe that's a 1 million cover, which you call sum assured. The monthly premium you are paying called the premium, but the sum assured is 1 million. Yes. Imagine something happened. You have only paid it for only 1 month, 5,000. The following month, God forbid, something, for example, like accident happened. Do you know what we do? We waive that 5,000 because you are no longer there or you have an accident. We pay your family 50% of that. If it's an accident, you pay 100% of that. That's like 1 million. Then we waive. If your children is cool, we take over now. We what to call the partial bonuses. Because there is a program, for example, we pay 6 years. Imagine maybe 150,000. If it's a million, goes 15%. 150,000, 150,000. 200,000, 200,000. 300,000, 300,000. Then the maturity, another 1 million. So the family actually is at peace. Because what insurance the whole world is peace of mind. And in case something happens, the life continues. You cannot live today like yesteryears. Yes, God will take care, but also God says, take care also yourself. Because something happened here, it has happened because that is misfortune, life must continue. For example, even I go to extreme. Look at even domestic insurance for a house. It has taken you years. It has taken you loan. You have constructed a house worth 2, 3, 4 million. It is burnt. Who is going to give you the harabe today? They are struggling to build their own house. You want them to construct for you a 10 million house. Insurance, you pay a premium. For general insurance, you paid one-off. Imagine you pay one-off, maybe 5 or 10,000. Insurance company come and construct for you a new house. Can you compare that? It gives you peace of mind. So the same case is here. You have 2, 3, 4 children. Take each of them an insurance cover. Education policy, for example. It could also your own for retirement. Because today's world is not yesteryears. Our children are coming out, they are not financially healthy. You cannot rely on them. So you must secure your future. Therefore, we have very good retirement programs as a company, as an industry, whereby you say this one, after this one, it's my money to live on. Yeah, it is said in the Bible. At least father, rich inheritance for. You know that, yeah? So, even if that money goes, is still there. It's for your family. And therefore, you keep on saying as a parent or the young person, there's no big money, there's no small money. Because you cannot plan 2,000 shillings. Even if you are having 100,000, you cannot plan it. So the road to financial awareness, the road to financial stability starts small. If you look at the people who have made it in life, and there are many examples, if they give you a history, you won't believe it. They start small, make it big. And the best way to do it is through insurance. Because you pay through small bits, through small premium every month, eventually it becomes, you can imagine 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, it becomes $1 million because of the cover in mind. You can imagine now, even you as a parent, even you as an individual, you have the peace of mind that in case something happens, there's what we call fallback position. And most people don't know fallback position, and you don't blame them. That's why we said our people on the ground to go and talk to them. We have very many people on the ground. We have over 35 branches across the country. We have over 1,000 salespeople on the ground, and therefore reachability is now more easy. And therefore, anybody who may want to reach us, our branches are all over the country. Our emails, everywhere, communication is all over. We are always in social media. And therefore, we want not only to sell to our people, we also want to create jobs. Most people don't even know that coming and selling insurance is a very good profession. Some of the best paid people in the marketplace are insurance agents because they're paid on commissions. The more you sell, the more you get commissions. So therefore, we are also asking our customers, our parents, our friends, anybody who want to come and join us, to go in our branches across the country, just go to any of the branches, say that you want to be trained to become a sales agent, and we also want to help the government create jobs. Create jobs across the country. Yes.
That would be very interesting, I think, for our leaders who would be interested in becoming agents.
Yes.
So, all they need, what is the minimum qualification?
The minimum qualification to become a salesperson is a minimum Form 4. Because today's marketplace, obviously, what is good to Mesoma, it's good to start have a minimum. Number 2, self-drive. The most crucial is self-drive. Because this is a career whereby insurance is not geographical area. You are selling in Nairobi, you go to Mombasa for holiday, you are selling there. Anywhere you meet, you are selling. So therefore, it's somebody who have self-drive, but we must have a minimum criteria in terms of qualification. Number 2, somebody who is able to communicate, definitely. You must be able to communicate. Because other languages, because you see now, some people will be talking in the local dialect. Others in Kiswahili, others in English. So you customize the language for that market. And therefore, another thing is preferably another sales experience. Because if you're able to, because about communication and confidence. Because you must be able to communicate to the market out there. If you go to teachers, you must also know their language. If you go to the police, you must also know the language of the police. If you go to the military, you must also know the language of the military. If you go to nurses, you must also know. And that's why we also train them. When they come here, because most of them do not have that experience. We tell them which kind of market we want to focus on, nurses. Use the language for nurses. Which market we want to focus for, is the armed forces. Use the market for them, the language for them. If you want to talk to doctors, use the language for them, doctors. If you go to pilots and air hostess, use the language for. So you have to customize each language because they must understand from their own setting. Because you're talking about, for example, to a pilot, you must talk that language that you're studying. You're talking to a military person, when they're in the war, you must talk that language. Because they must fight with the peace of mind. Yes.
You've won the award for actually having the agents. What is the extra motivation that you give to the agents with other companies, just to show that they are?
Like now when you came here, I just believe in you, with our salespeople have just come from Bangkok, Thailand. We give them an international exposure. Just like after the few weeks, we also be taking about 20 of them to Dubai. Just the other day, we had other people that take it to Mombasa, just local. Our next destination this year or next year, we are taking to Athens, Greece. So it's not a competition. You see, by them, they say, now, for me to achieve this, I must get this. So, and because there are many, you must set parameters. For you to get this and this and this is a criteria. And therefore, because there are many and they are going for that one, you achieve as a company, they also achieve because they are paid on commission. The more you sell, the more they get, more earnings. It's earning that make an agent become loyal or stay with you. Because you're not earning, you can't stay with us.
Yes, okay.
So we drive earnings through motivation, through what you call in-house company benefit. Like the way I've just told it, agent have got national exposure, another local excursions. You are training, every now and then you are training our people because the market keep on changing here and then. Our products, products. Again, our public presentations, from our national level. So I think what we are softening the ground for them. We are encouraging them. Also, my experience, I started a career as a salesperson myself. So also, tell them how I started and why I reached here. The higher you go, even in football, experience is the most crucial. You have a degree, you have all the professional qualification. What is most crucial now is experience. You can see even in some of the countries, the older you are, the way you become the president. It's going. So experience is very crucial. The guys, I have been there. I have been in war. This is how wars are won. This is how was it. So by doing that, therefore, you show them by example. Oh, this man was there. Yes. This is my 20th year in the industry, and therefore, those are many experiences that guys. You start small, you end up big. So those kind of experiences now. Oh, this person was there. I will be like him one day, because by showing them we have been there and we are still there, showing them this is how we are doing it, but you can do it better because you are young. You can do it better with technology. You can do it better by an encouragement, by motivation. Be able to stay and even encourage. In fact, some of the sales people we are getting today, they are coming because our agents are also telling them to come and join. They are so motivated, they are the one bringing other people, which is making our work very easy. Yeah, because if somebody comes from somebody who is converted, the conversion becomes also more easier. Yes.
Yeah, and for the young agents, you being the experience you've had, what trick have you learned in the industry of how to get clients easily? What is
I think first of all the mode of distribution, because when you have our branches across the country, it means you are able to be everywhere. The presence, yeah. So distribution is very crucial. Number two, we have also diverse distribution network. We are now the bank insurance selling bank insurance through the banks. We have what we call the independent agents channel. People who are now independent, they are on their own. They have what we call the normal insurance license, because you can also be licensed, and therefore when they are doing their own other thing, they are able to sell for us independently. But mostly the one we get most our in-house tied agent who are within our branches, who therefore we make sure that the moment they are happy, the moment they are motivated, the moment they want to stay, the moment they want to bring more people, and the moment they want to make our customers buy and stay with us. And even those customers, where we are becoming more and more of this, our customers are actually referring them as to other customers. Once the customer is satisfied, they beat any form of advertisement. So the word of mouth is so crucial to a satisfied customer than any other form of advertisement. So if you want insurance, call Madison. If you want insurance, call this agent. Because this is a satisfied customer. They promised 5 years ago, they promised something here, it has happened, this is the check, this is the money. There have been that bad thing about insurance in the past. We are trying to do this money, and we are going to kill it completely. Because that was then, to raise a new world. And things are now open, they are clear. We have a regulator where compliance is key, 1, 2, 3, and 4 etc. So therefore, our customers are happy, our salespeople are happy, and also the company. Because you are the one now, give you the empowerment, give you the resources. So once we provide the resources, that's natural. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.